Hey guys, Vlad Luka here, coming to you with another breakdown. Today I'm gonna do a landing page breakdown of something slightly different of what I usually do on this channel, and I'm gonna do a breakdown of info products, and particularly it's a workshop online event by Todd Brown. It was done a couple years ago. But Todd Brown is a master persuasion expert and direct response copywriter himself. Besides having like a huge coaching company and working with some of the best companies in the world, he's one of the best in the game. And like this landing page, I think it's probably been written by him, because just the pure intensity of all the copywriting and persuasion and NLP techniques in this landing page is like it's a lot. And let's go over it. And this landing page is an excellent example of why like you should not use formulas like swipe files and like follow them too closely, because every industry is different. And so far we've been I've been breaking down financial stuff, and this one is for copywriters mostly, and business owners. One of the things that I'll say right away, there is a lot of copywriting workshops, a lot of copywriting info products out there, and that's the thing that you need to know before you write copy. You need to understand where your prospects are. You need to understand the market, what's going on in the market, what kind of products are out there, and you need to write your copy with that in mind. And Todd Brown here, he knows there is a lot of workshops, a lot of courses, a lot of info products for copywriters, and you'll see how he handles this, and because he knows that, and this is very important for any niche, any industry. Anyway, let's dive straight into it. Let's start with a brow. Yeah, like it's called a brow first. But honestly, when your eyes are on the landing page, first you're gonna read this, then they will go to the brow usually, and then the sub headline and call to action. So first you read this copywriting workshop A to Z. A to Z implies that everything is going to be handled this, and I mentioned this in previous videos, but everything that's kind of put you in a frame that everything is going to be there. Like we'll show you everything from A to Z. It's it handles the objection like you don't need to look anywhere else. Like we got you covered. So let's go to the brow. Historic. Mark your calendar. And right away, historic, what does it mean? It's opportunity, right? It's like something that's happening once in a blue. And like the word choice here, like in whole landing page, is like pay attention to like every word that he uses here is there for a reason. Like there is no words goes to waste here. So let's continue. For the first time in 2 decades, Todd Brown is revealing all his legendary copywriting secrets to a small group of entrepreneurs during a one-time only multi-day online event. So, for the first time in 2 decades, what does this imply? It implies that it's a new opportunity. First of all, it's something that's very exclusive, like you're probably not gonna see it, and one time only also, like, it's also what it's all about. Like it's rare, so it's an opportunity for you to get an exclusive access. Also he's revealing all of his legendary copywriting secrets. So secrets also secret knowledge. It's something that we as human beings always have a desire for. And like it works. So to a small group of entrepreneurs, exclusivity during a one time, and also like he's revealing, it's to a small group of entrepreneurs, whether you build there or not, he's still gonna reveal that. So it also triggers FOMO, fear of missing out. Yeah, legendary, you see, like it's emotion of big, something monumental, you don't want to miss it, it's gonna be legendary. It's the subtext of that during a one-time only multi-day online event. Yeah, so again, opportunity, fear of missing out, one time only. Yeah, a lot is packed here. Okay, so also coming September, dates, so urgency implied. And yeah, call to action button, put me on the notification list. And let's read the copy itself. From the desk of Todd Brown. For years, top players in the marketing space have been asking me to do this. So, for years, again, anticipation. This is something that I've been cooking for years. This is a rare opportunity. You're not going to see it again. Top players in the marketing space have been asking me to do this. Social proof, right? Top players. Also, it's credibility by association, so also it shows that demand is there. So there are other people, like top players, have been wanting this product. They've been personally asking Todd Brown to do this, and it's like, if top players been asking him and wanting this exact product, you'll want this as well. Powerful lead. You want to start copy with a high note. Like lead should be a banger, and yeah, Todd here it's banger. Well, after 20 years in this business, I'm finally, for the first time ever, revealing everything I know about crafting copy that converts. See, credibility after 20 years, so he's been doing it for a long time, and he knows what he's talking about. I'm finally, for the first time ever, so this is new, this is something has never been done before. He is revealing everything he knows. So, there won't be like, it's gonna be a lot, they're gonna cover a lot. So powerful word choice here. And yeah, crafting copy that converts. So essentially, what it's all about. And yeah, it's also like a big promise, so he's gonna, share everything he knows about copies that converts. And then he expands. So I'm talking about every trick, technique, tactic, and strategy I used to power the big money marketing campaigns I've become known for. So he's expanding on the big promise here. He goes into details. So every trick, every technique, tactic, expanding on the big promise, social proof, the big money marketing campaigns I've become known for. So also, it's like some people might not be, as aware about who Todd Brown is. So like he just repeats it that, he's known for that. And then he expands further. All the copy gambits and devices, all the psychological triggers, all the framing techniques, all the positioning patterns, all the objection killing maneuvers, all the closing segues, all of it. So everything's gonna be covered. It's really like he's building the value of what you're gonna get. He's expanding on the big promise and like really hammering the point down, with like everything he knows, and he just everything, and he just counts it, like trick, technique, tactic, everything. And you see how much proof? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. From A to Z, again repetition, again everything he says from A to Z. I'm going to lay out and detail everything to do everything I do to engineer copy which repeatedly turns into million and multi-million dollar marketing campaigns. So yeah, what we just discussed, the repetition of the value, and this is something that is worked again and again, so it's predictable, it's safe, it's also emotion of big. It's playing into greed and the big payoff you're gonna get, potential, like not go it, but it's implied. He doesn't claim that you're gonna make the multi-million dollar marketing campaigns, but he just says like he's done it before. So that's that. Okay, reading further, and I'm going to share it all live during a rare one-time only 2-day workshop. Rare only, it's gonna be live today. So also fear of missing out, it's one time only. There's not going to be anything else, it's one time only. Exclusivity also implied, and I guarantee you, so if you're fortunate enough to be in attendance, and this is he's framing this, it's called a framing technique. So he frames this that you're even fortunate to to see this invitation, and you'll be even fortunate to be in attendance, like it's smart framing of the event. You'll walk away with the level of copywriting know-how few entrepreneurs will ever possess. And this is also plays into secret knowledge, into being superior to others, and the most valuable power any direct response marketer can wield. So huge payoff, exclusivity, and also playing into the instincts to be superior to others. You'll know how to structure copy and do things with your copy. This is broad definition. So he kind of it's a lot of things can fit under the description. So effective, it will make your competitors' stuff look ridiculous. And again, so he's repeating, it's just a different reframe of playing into wanting to be superior to others. And also you don't, like, what's implied here, like, you don't want to be against the guy who gets the knowledge from this workshop, because if you going to attend this workshop, you'll make your competitor's stuff look ridiculous, and if you're not going, they are going to make you look ridiculous, and nobody wants that. So smart framing. Let me take a sip of my coconut water. Okay. And your marketing campaigns will be on entirely different level. From how they sound, their vibe, the way they move prospects, and how they work to consistently produce sales for you at scale. So, big difference, right? It's gonna produce a big difference. It's gonna be, again, he's just building the value. He's just telling you exactly what you're gonna get, and also playing into predictability. So you'll consistently produce sales for you at scale. And from how they vibe to how they work, entirely different level, without question. And this, you see how he uses small sentences like this here, and I guarantee you, without question. This is done specifically for breaking the pattern. So you see how it goes. It has, like, the copy has rhythm and it flows. So short sentence, longer, short, and you can see it throughout the all, like, good copy has this. It's breaking the rhythm, breaking the patterns, and the word itself, the sentence itself here, without question, is it's confidence. So it's like, I'm sure in this. it transfers the confidence of Todd Brown into the reader. This workshop will change everything for you. Huge payoff. And I do not say that lightly. And he just repeats it. It's like it could be like hard to believe, but he just reiterates this. He's like, I'm not joking here. I do not say that lightly, and it adds to believability. Without that, it would be much weaker if he said just that. But because he adds this, it adds to the believability of the whole claim. Why I'm doing this now? And that's objection. He's like, why? So simple. And also it's kind of like NLP technique. So he tells you what to think. It's like it's simple. Like okay, it's simple. And and it frames the rest. Because I haven't seen anybody else teaching the deeper, essential, tactical stuff for having copy that produces consistent sales in big numbers. So I haven't seen anybody else teaching exclusivity, and also by saying this, he's killing off competition. And as I told you in the beginning, like there is a lot of info products for copywriters, and with this he handles that objection. It's a big objection, like how it's different, and he's talking about USP. He's never seen anybody like teaching this, the deeper, essential, tactical stuff. Consistent sales in big numbers, so predictability, big payoff, claim. All the copy trainings I've seen is high level conceptual, more big picture perspective than how to. And he's expanding on the claim made here. He's saying that what you can expect from his competition. He's showing the knowledge about the market, and that builds trust immediately. He's know what he's talking about. I've yet to see anyone share the nitty-gritty, nuts and bolts stuff. Word choice, sentence structure, framing, internal triggering, the details. So he's just expanding on the claim. He's saying exactly what. And he's highlighting unique selling proposition of this workshop. Yes. Yet it's in the details of the copy that sells where the rubber meets the road. And that's, this is why this is important. And this is essential. So he's saying that this workshop is essential. You haven't seen anything like that. And they all miss that, because this is where the rubber meets the road. The road. Can speak today. Sorry. Understanding copy on a high level is one thing. Understanding, and he's talking about the competition here. Understanding how to apply the deeper secrets of copy in the way you string together words, sentences, paragraphs, content chunks, that's where the real magic happens. And here he's talking about his unique selling proposition, how it's different from anything else on the market. And also this is why it's important. This is the crucial, the most important thing. And nobody covers it. And that is exactly this is exactly what I'm going to be sharing with you during this workshop. So what it's all about. Concluding everything said before. How different is this? And he goes even deeper into this unique selling proposition, because he knows this is one of the most important things he needs to put into minds of the prospects, that it's different. And the whole he's mainly focusing on this to really persuade you that it's different, because it's a big objection. If he can handle this objection, everything else is it's super easy. So you're not going to hear me waste time with nonsense amateur fill in the bank templates. You're not going to hear me waste time covering the same old copy formulas or headlines models like who else wants to or they laughed when I. No. Nor are you going to hear me rehash the standards axioms of good copywriting. And this is I like this part so much because he's firing shots at his competition right here. And if you know about anything about like if you're a little bit familiar with copywriting, you know like this sounds familiar to you because this is very famous swipes. And yeah, he's calling out his competition. He's like, and it also builds trust because if you've been in the in the market for info products for copywriters for a while, you know that they really do sell this stuff. And Todd also knows about this, so he says to you what they are selling, and that's the truth, and it has a powerful effect. Heck no, all of that is already done and already all over the web. Again, firing shots at his competition. No, I'm going to give you all the pieces and tactics and tricks and under the hood elements of copy that sells, which I've yet to see anybody else share. Unique selling proposition, right? Secret under the hood elements. So it's secret knowledge that you're not gonna see anywhere else. And fact is, I've never met or seen anyone, not anyone, who knows and uses. So, he implies that, like, I'm using this, like, it's proven. All the different compy gambits and devices I do like I do. Credibility, playing into unique selling proposition with all this. And he's basically saying, why listen to me with this sentence. As you likely know or have heard, and that's social proof, it's a hint on social proof. It's like, you likely heard about me. Social proof, you likely know. My stuff is just different. And he's just saying, like it's a widespread knowledge that, I'm only guy. My stuff is just different. And that's why it works so well to produce sales. Big payoff. It works well to produce sales and also playing into like what is it for me. Just going like tying it all back to the reader. So you'll be learning methods for whipping up sales, producing copy, not shared anywhere else. Just repetition. He's repeating only. You're not going to see it anywhere else. Techniques others don't do and don't know. Unique selling proposition. Not to mention, again, rhythm. You see how he's breaking it with short sentences. Much of the common old school approach to copywriting still being used and taught isn't working nearly as well anymore, nor is it all compliant anymore on Facebook, Google, YouTube, etc. Firing more shots at his competition. He's shooting shots. He's saying that they are not working nearly as well anymore. It's old. There's new compliant laws. So he's building up more value and more benefits about his workshop, and at the same time devaluing the products of his competition. Yet my method, the stuff you're going to learn on this workshop, is not only compliant benefit, it's compliant, but it continues to crush it. So it's working now, not in the past, but it's working now. Todd is in the trenches. And why this notification list? That's objection. And he's so basically it's a waiting list, right? So and he goes to explain. This historic 2-day online workshop is scheduled for September 25th, 26th, 2021. Only 100 tickets will be sold. That's it. So urgency, right? The dates are there. So, you have some time. So you gotta be urgent before that. Also historic opportunity and scarcity. And also urgency, by the extension. Yes. So this notification list is a way of giving the folks serious about their copy chops, and that's a qualification. He's calling out the audience now. He's like, guys, this is for those who are serious. A chance to get early access to register when the 100 tickets go on sale in a few months. If that describes you, get the notification list below. Call to action. Take a quick minute, and here is just, he says exactly what's gonna happen. So it's gonna take a quick minute. You just need to enter your information below. You'll get updates about the workshop. He says exactly what's going to happen after you put it. You'll get an early advantage to register when the 100 tickets go up for grabs. Yes, Todd, please add me to your notification list. And this is a command. So you read it, it goes straight to your subconscious, bypassing the critical mind. Sort of, it's from NLP stuff. And yeah, that's it. That's the whole landing page. But as you see, it's packed with persuasion, copywriting, and NLP techniques. Very powerful. Todd Brown is a master of his craft. So I hope you enjoyed it. As I did. It was a pleasure to read Todd Brown's copy. Always is. Anyway, put your likes, subscribe, and I'll see you in another breakdown or video. See ya.